Don't worry about the paper, John. We'll manage.
We'll help Henry with the printing.
When you come back, we'll have a big party with a huge cake.
I've told him to take it easy, but he wouldn't listen. Now look where it's got him. Still, with you doing the reporting, Mr. Fastwick, and me taking care of the printing, I suppose we'll get by, won't we?
Well, we just have to see, won't we?
It's not serious, is it, Mum?
No, not really. He's been working too hard, that's all. He'll be all right after a good rest. Do you think we'll manage, Henry?
Oh, yes, Mrs. Hunter. We're set up for this week's issue.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Well, Mr. Bagshot.
Sorry to hear about your husband, Mrs. Hunter. Calder's going to be in hospital for a while.
Yes, I'm afraid he will.
Oh, too bad.
Bagshot. Owns a newspaper across the road.
So he's our rival.
Yes, and a nasty bit of work he is and all.
Take up any other opportunity that comes along.
Don't think I've seen a setup like this since I was a lad. What presses are you using?
It's a Wharfdale flatbed, if you want to know.
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it, how some of these antiques still keep going?
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's still one of the best flatbed presses there are. It can turn out more than 2,000...
Yes, well, any time I want to have a lecture on how to print a newspaper, I'll know where to come, won't I? Right, well, I won't waste time, Mrs. Hunter. Seeing that you're in difficulties, I'm prepared to make an offer for the Clarion.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Bagshot, but that's out of the question. My husband would never sell the paper.
Oh, come on now, be sensible. I'm being very generous, you know. I mean, there might not be a Clarion to sell tomorrow.
Thank you for your offer, Mr. Bagshot, but the answer is no.
Right, suit yourself. And in the meantime, if anybody wants to work on a proper newspaper instead of a museum, you know where to find me.
Oh, the cheek, the fat slug.
The Clarions are much better paper than the Bugle, and he knows it.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Bagshot.
Tell the printer to run off another 5,000 copies of the Bugle this week. I think the Clarion's going to be out of the running for quite a long time.
Well, I have to some of us got work to go to. Excuse me.
Where's Mr. Fastwick going? Look.
There goes the star reporter of the Clarion.
What's he doing?
I've got a pretty good idea.
The dirty rat. Rotten old Fastwick.
Now what can we do?
Yeah, it looks as though we're stuck, Mrs. Hunter. I mean, I can't manage on my own.
But we're all set up for printing.
Well, we'll have to break up the type then, won't we?
We can help. We'll do anything.
No, lad. It takes at least 2 to run the press, and that's only just the beginning. If I see that Fastwick...
Oh, dear. I shall have to tell all the advertisers the paper won't be coming out.
First time in 80 years.
Oh, no.